This poor lion had a large bone stuck in its mouth, preventing it from eating and drinking normally. For nearly 2 weeks, the animal was almost unable to get anything into its mouth, and its body was becoming increasingly emaciated. It lay slumped beside a puddle of water, its legs trembling, trying to stand but constantly staggering and collapsing. The bone was lodged deep inside, causing the animal pain. It continuously licked and tried to push the obstruction out with its tongue. But all efforts were in vain. The bone remained firmly stuck in its teeth, causing it to become increasingly exhausted. With an empty stomach and a body so thin it was just skin and bones, the lion could only weakly lick up a little water. Without timely rescue, the animal's life would likely not have lasted much longer. Fortunately, rescuers discovered it that afternoon and immediately noticed something unusual. To ensure safety, a team member administered the anesthetic from a safe distance and then quickly approached. Upon examination, they were astonished to discover a large, foul-smelling bone lodged between the teeth. The rescuers immediately set about removing the foreign object, because only by getting the bone out would the animal have a chance to recover. After some effort, the strange bone was finally removed from the lion's mouth. But the danger was far from over, as its body had been severely damaged after days without food. The lion lay motionless on the ground, too weak to stand up on its own or react to those around it. As time passed, it should have woken up, but its body remained motionless, causing the entire rescue team great concern. As the sun begins to rise, the heat on the steppe quickly intensifies, and temperatures can reach nearly 40 degrees. In that weakened state, the lion was at risk of severe dehydration if it wasn't given water promptly. Unwilling to wait any longer, the rescuer gently dripped water into the mouth of the unconscious animal. The lion slowly opened its mouth, seemingly understanding that the people in front of it were trying to save it. It showed no signs of aggression. On the contrary, it simply lay still and accepted each drop of water offered to it. The team quickly moved the animal to the shade under a tree and gently cooled its body. The cool drops of water seemed to awaken its survival instincts, because soon after the lion began to drink on its own. Life gradually returned to its tired eyes, its body began to move, and it tried to prop itself up on its feet. For the first time, its 2 front legs were able to lift its body, although its hind legs still trembled and kept giving way. But that was a welcome sign, because at least the animal still had enough strength to fight for its life. It took half a day for the lion to finally stand firmly on all 4 legs, although its steps were still unsteady. It slowly moved toward the nearby puddle, while the rescuer silently followed behind, observing its every step. That moment showed that a life seemingly on the brink of death can still be revived with the right help. Lions are powerful predators, but even the apex predator can sometimes become vulnerable to illness.